Guido, very interesting when I talk as an analyst with my vendor customers. A lot of the DevOps guys are not going to VMworld. They're not buying floor space at VMworld. A lot of them I've talked to in the last few days, they're going to Jenkins World now. And I asked why, and they said, well, the developers are just not there. The DevOps teams are not there. It's mostly administrators and traditional infrastructure guys. And isn't that bitter for VMware because they want to become this DevOps company and the Wavefront acquisition and the cloud native applications with Pivotal, all of this stuff, right? Cloud Foundation, Pivotal Cloud Foundation. They want to say, hey, we have the APIs too. Developers come to us, and instead we see the opposite. What's your take there?
Yeah, because what they tell you is what they promise you is not the reality, what is happening. They are telling you they have an API, but in fact, many products even don't have big parts, very big parts. They don't have an API. They say they take you serious, but they're not taking you serious. They don't have something like a serverless framework. Instead, you're going with the old-fashioned orchestrator. So that's really a very bitter thing for me.
So VRA, right? You wouldn't need OpenStack if VRA had an EC2-like API. The costing tools, you were mentioning customers having issues. You're not easily able to just say, okay, let's make a job scheduler dependent on where it's cheaper that specific day. And then the orchestrator, also you mentioned, where it's not universal, not even universal across the VMware universe.
Yeah, exactly. They are monolithic applications. So something is missing. They need a serverless product. They would need something like a queuing system to glue different applications together to give people the freedom to implement their own solution. Instead, they come with this monolithic application. Serverless business is a very nice tool, but you only can use it with a GUI. It doesn't have an API. Very bitter for me.
Yeah, and that says the guy who wrote the book on vRealize automation, right? So, however, the light at the end of the tunnel is the VMware Cloud Services. VMware promised that all of them have comprehensive RESTful APIs. So hopefully that's the way to a better tomorrow. However, getting the credibility back, getting the developers to come to VMworld and to look at Pivotal Cloud Foundry as the very top of the VMware stack, that'll be an interesting challenge.
Yeah, long way to go.